Hello, this is a review of my Bowflex C6 bike that I got at the height of the pandemic at the end of April 2020. It's now the end of August 2021, so moving toward a year and a half later, and overall super happy with the bike. I love it. Keeps me happy, sane, and healthy. Possibly healthier than I've been even pre-pandemic. I ordered my bike at $949 and added a 5-year protection plan to it. I got the mat for free. I just checked the Bowflex website today and the cost of the bike now is $999, so not too much different, but that's just the straight up cost for the bike itself. I primarily work out on the bike with the One Peloton app. The app works in conjunction with the C6 so that you can see your heart rate and your cadence. That app is only $12.99 a month, which works out to $156 a year. Such a great deal. And the first month was even free, so even better deal. With the Peloton app, I can still see who's riding along with me. At the same time, I can still join live classes, but I don't get other bells and whistles which you get with the Peloton bikes and their experience, such as call-outs from the instructors, which I would love, but that's okay. I can deal with it, and I'm very happy with the setup I have with the Bowflex and Peloton app. I've been so happy with the bike that I've done 635 workouts so far. That's pretty much most weeks of the year. I probably missed one or two because of vacations. I've had out of that 534 cycling classes. Most of the classes I take are 20, 30, 45 minutes, and I usually try to take 45 minutes to an hour in general. I went through a phase where probably for 2 months I might have been riding anywhere from hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours a session. Overall, I do biking 4 to 5 times a week. This is the last set of classes that I took over the past week. I actually take classes from all of the instructors. My favorites depend on the day of the week. On the weekends, I like to ride with Ben Aldis and his now fiance Leanne Hainsby. Jess King, Emma Lovewell, and the DJ rides are super fun on the weekends too, particularly on Fridays and Saturdays. Definitely add Cody Ridsby to that list too. If I want an all-out workout, I go with Alex Toussaint, Robin Arzon, Olivia Amato, or Tunde. They make me sweat hard, and I love it. Matt Wilper, Sam Yo, and Dennis Morton, my absolute favorite instructor, are my A-team for Sundays and starting the week off right. I do their rides often on weekdays too. As you can tell, I'm super enthused about riding Peloton classes with my Bowflex bike. Thank you so much, Bowflex C6, for bestowing this upon me. Now for a few things that I think could be improved on the Bowflex. Now that I've tried it for nearly a year and a half, my console, the LCD Metrics console, is not working correctly anymore. I'm not sure why. Maybe I don't know how to reset it, and I pushed something on it. I really didn't touch it much. I just looked at the distance that I went usually, but I love making sure that I go at least 20 kilometers per day when I ride. So that's usually a couple of classes if they're shorter, and many classes if they're really short classes. So hope to get that working, maybe use my 5-year protection plan. The adjustment handles that look like this could be better. Actually, I wish they were knobs instead, like on the other parts of the bike. Here's the one that adjusts the back seat. Sometimes if you don't adjust it right, it can hit your leg, so you have to put it in the right place. I also like how the knobs look better too, so where you can adjust the bike handle to go forward and back, as well as the bike handle height to go up and down. Again, I prefer those to be knobs. Here you see me adjusting it. I'm 5 feet 5 inches tall, not too short, not too tall, but I do think the bike handles could be made so that they go higher. I used to ride with them higher at the gym. I think some people like to do that because it's better for your back and neck. I think the bar that goes into the bike just needs to be made longer. It doesn't go longer, so I can't adjust it higher. Another suggestion for Bowflex C6 2.0 would be to make the handlebar be able to adjust a little bit closer to the bike seat. I am a pretty standard height for a lady, I think, and I'm having trouble reaching the handlebar based on where I'm pretty sure my seat should be in relation to the bike pedals so that my knees don't hurt. I've been taking spin classes since 2010 for the first decade, primarily all across Manhattan, New York City, at gyms. I had memberships at Crunch Gym, all across the city locations, and most recently, New York Sports Club. So I am pretty familiar with how a bike setup should be in order not to get injured. If you haven't come across these before, they're awesome. It's a USB neck fan with many settings so it can blow slow or fast, and it lasts for hours and hours. I use it when I'm biking on the Bowflex. Keeps me cool and allows me to work out even longer and more efficiently, I think. And it hangs on the bike. I can turn it on while it's there, and I can bend over and feel it, or I can wear it on my neck, which is what I do more often. The Bowflex does have a USB connection, which is great. So the power you plug into the wall goes up to the bike and can charge any of your devices, including the USB fan. Thanks for joining me today. Please subscribe to be notified of my new videos, which will come out over the next year about trails, bike trails, ski trails, walking trails in the New York City area, the Hudson Valley, the Catskills, the Berkshires, and I also might feature golf courses, golf driving ranges, mini golf places, as well as tennis court areas to play. Please stay active, happy, and healthy.